If you are a man in your 20s and you feel lost, you feel stressed, you feel overwhelmed, you feel like no matter how hard you work, you don't see results, you feel like no matter how hard you work, you aren't getting any further, if you just feel like you aren't seeing any progress in your life and you're in your 20s, please sit down, watch this video with no distractions. Because as a man in my 20s, I am currently 22 years old, trying to develop myself into the best version of myself, both mentally, physically, spiritually, in every possible way I can. I believe I can share some valuable information with you. Now, I firmly believe that a man in his 20s should spend all of his 20s building himself into a man capable of enduring anything and capable of overcoming anything. In your 20s, you should be developing yourself as a man mentally, physically, and spiritually in your relationship with God, that is. Your 20s are a time to build, to learn, to take risks, to learn new information, to learn new skills, to fail as well. Because due to social media, we see everyone seems to be living their dream life and they're all 21, 22, 23 years old. And that makes us feel like crap. It makes us feel like we should be further along. It makes us feel behind. It makes us feel useless. It makes us feel lazy. But know that social media is a lie. It's a myth. It's the highlight reel of other people, and oftentimes it's not even real. So you must not compare your own journey to anyone else, especially to those you see on social media, because that is just a mirage. It is a facade. Your journey is unique to you. And that's why you cannot compare your own journey to no one else. Your journey is unique to you. The struggles you go through, the struggles you overcome, the setbacks you face, your strengths, your weaknesses, your talents, your genetics. Your story is unique to you. So in your 20s, try your best to not compare your journey to anyone else's. Use those who have succeeded as inspiration. Use their stories as inspiration to push you to go further. But never wish you were someone else, because I promise you will never want to truly switch lives with anyone, because that means you take on everything in their life, which includes maybe their problems, their addictions, and everything. So do not compare your own journey to anyone else's in your 20s, and you will feel more fulfilled and satisfied because you don't feel the need to constantly compare yourself to everyone else around you. The next thing you should be doing in your 20s is not wasting time. And what I mean by that is not wasting time on what everyone else your age in their 20s is going to be doing. Chasing girls, going to clubs, going to parties, drinking alcohol, staying up late. Just in general, doing things that are not going to benefit your future self. Cut out everything that doesn't aid you on your self-improvement journey and that doesn't develop you as a person, doesn't develop you as a man, mentally, physically, or spiritually. Optimize a routine for yourself in your 20s where you are just constantly improving and getting better every single day, because that is what is going to catapult you ahead of everyone that is your age. Because I promise, if you spend your 20s grinding, hustling, doing the right things, your 20s can set you up for the rest of your life. Because in our 20s, we take time for granted. We think, oh, we have so much time. I'm only 20, 21, 22, 23. I have so much time ahead of me. I can achieve what I want. And then you get to 30, like that. And you realize, damn, I wasted my best years where I had the most energy, where I was in the best physical shape. I wasted it on stupid and frivolous things that everyone else was doing. Because at the end of the day, time reveals all. You can lie to yourself and say you're working hard. You can lie to everyone else around you and tell them that you're working hard. You can put on a facade on social media, but in time, in 5-10 years, the results will show for themselves if you have been working hard or not. The results will show if you've just been sitting on your behind all day and watching Netflix, but you've been putting on a facade around you to everyone else, saying how you're working so hard. Cut out everything that doesn't bring you closer to your goals, because in your 20s you have so much energy. You have the power of youth on your side. Get in the best physical shape of your life. Develop yourself mentally. Develop your knowledge. Learn new skills. Take risks. Start that business. Start that YouTube. Start that social media. Instagram page, fitness page, whatever it may be, and go all in on it, because in our 20s we have the power to take risks, because we may not have those responsibilities such as a family or a mortgage on our head that we will have later on in life. Now, the next thing in your 20s that you must be doing, that you must do, is disregard the opinions of others, because they do not matter. The opinions of others are not going to fulfill you, and they do not matter. Be yourself, because it is your own story at the end of the day. No one else is going to do the work for you. No one else is going to make the sacrifices for you. You are going to have to do the work if you want the results. So why do you care what everyone else thinks? I forget what philosopher said this quote, but the quote goes like this: we all love each other. We all love ourselves so much. We all care about how we look, and we all love ourselves so much. Yet we care what other people are going to say, and we care what other people think of us. Everyone is selfish. Everyone loves themselves the most. You love yourself the most. You want to do everything the best for yourself, and you always are looking how you can get the advantage for yourself. Yet you care so much about the opinion of other people. And in your 20s, you need to develop that skill where you do not care what others are going to think or say, because it truly doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, the people who talk bad about you, the people who talk good about you, the people who you may think are looking at you and thinking things about you, and you care about their opinion, we're all gonna end up in the same place at the end of our lives, in the grave. And what they thought about you is not going to matter. So why are you putting emphasis on it? It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. It matters what you think about yourself. Do what is best for you and your life. Do what is best for you. Because at the end of the day, it only needs to make sense to you. You don't need validation from anyone else. You don't need praise from anyone else. You don't need to listen to the pessimism and negativity of anyone else, because that stuff, if you allow it into your life, will destroy you, because our thoughts are going to create our reality. All you truly need to succeed is yourself. You are going to put in the work. You are going to make the sacrifices. No one is coming to save you. And the sooner you realize that, the better off you are going to be, especially in your 20s. Because most men don't really get serious about their life until after 25, I would say. And if you can do it in your early 20s now, while you're 20, 21, 22, if you can do it now, you'll be so far ahead of everyone else that they won't even be able to fathom how you got there. If you do these things in your 20s, you will be so far ahead of your peers that they won't even be able to contemplate how you achieved so much. But you will know, because it takes hard work, it takes dedication, it takes consistency, it takes sacrifice. While all those people are in the club, you're in the gym. While all those people are waking up hungover, you are waking up at 5 a.m. going for that run. While everyone else is scrolling on social media, you are working on your business, or you are working on your YouTube channel, or you are editing for your Instagram page. Everything you do in your 20s, do it to be the best version of yourself. Cut out everything that doesn't bring you closer to the best version of yourself. And you will see just how much you can accomplish in a short time frame. And then you will get addicted to the results, which will in turn make you addicted to the process. Because without the process, you are not going to get the results. Now, none of this is going to come easy. None of this is going to come quickly. It's going to take an extended period of time for you to see results. And there is a period that you need to endure, and it's called the no results period. It's when you start something and you have that period where you're working hard. You may be posting every day on your YouTube channel, posting every day on your Instagram. You're working hard on your business every day. You're going to the gym. But there is a period where we don't see results. And most people give up in that period. The longer you can endure that period, the bigger the results are going to be. Because in that period, you think that you are not getting results. But all your hard work, all your consistency is compounding in the background until that consistency just blossoms into this grand flower. And then you will see the results. It might not happen tomorrow, might not happen in 6 months, might not happen in a year, might not happen in 5. But when it does happen, you will thank yourself for all the work you put in prior. Keep going, my friend. Focus in your 20s, and it will set you up for the rest of your life.